Troy, why'd you call the show?
Because I want to see my children.
You want to see your children?
Yes.
And why haven't you seen your children?
I haven't seen my children in 6 months. My ex or whatever took them to South Carolina, and I can't call them. I can't get a hold of them. I have to call the South Carolina Police Department to do wellness checks on them to make sure they're okay. I've got a 2-year-old and her oldest daughter.
So one child's yours and one child is hers.
Right, but the oldest has been in my life since 3. So she calls
she's like
me
a
Dad.
daughter too.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's my life. I have no purpose right now. She took my whole life away from me.
Now, why? She's been 6 months. Why did she leave?
She left because she said that I abused the oldest daughter, which I would never intentionally. I believe in structure, and I've spanked her, but not intentionally hurting a child. Whoever does that doesn't belong to be a father or a mother. You don't do that to a kid.
So you're saying...
And I would never do that. And then she said that I was drinking and doing drugs. Well, I'm here to tell you I don't drink or do drugs. And that's why I've taken a drug test. I have nothing to hide.
All right, well, here's what she had to say about you.
Troy, I left you 6 months ago. Leave us the hell alone. You're a monster. You're a drug addict. You're a crackhead. You hurt my daughter. You slammed her hand in the door. You slapped her around. You beat on her. She would run off and try to get away from him. He would actually chase her around the kitchen table. Troy's thing was to get drunk and get his crack. Troy's very controlling. Couldn't go to the store without him being there with me. Couldn't take the kids to the doctors. Called me names, called me a bitch, called me the I distanced myself from him because I couldn't be with him. I hated him so much. Just leave me the hell alone and leave my kids alone.
She's saying you're smoking crack.
I'm not doing any drugs.
Did you?
I did.
Did you
yes,
smoke
I
crack?
have. But I've been clean for a long time because it's not a part of.
Were you smoking crack with your daughter at home?
No.
So when were you doing crack?
When the daughters were not there.
The point is, you're raising your children and you're smoking crack?
That's why I quit. It's not a good way to have the children.
Well, maybe that's why she left, because you were smoking crack. Wouldn't you say it'd be fair to say that when you were smoking crack, that maybe you weren't thinking straight and maybe you could become overzealous in your punishment of your daughter?
No.
No?
No.
You think clearly on crack?
I haven't done it in so long.
How long?
A year.
A year?
At least.
So you're saying you gave it up even before she left you?
Yes. If it was so bad, I should be in jail. If I was abusing my children, why weren't the police called? If it was that bad. If I was abusing...
If you were smoking crack and you were living at home, she should have called the police and had you arrested. You're right. You took a drug test before the show.
Yes, sir.
To show that you haven't been doing drugs. And your test came back negative for all drugs. So... Isn't it fair for this woman that is the mother of your children to say, hey, this guy's, he's doing crack, he's drinking. Isn't that kind of like she's doing a responsible thing by removing the kids from that environment?
But there was no abuse. No abuse.
So Tammy you're not married, but
no, we've been together for
right. You have a child, a 2-year-old.
Right.
Are you still in love with Tammy?
I still care about her. She's the mother of my child.
I'm not asking you that.
Yes.
You're still in love with her?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a liar. You hurt my kids.
I never...
Bullcrap. You abused my daughter.
Well, I think I took a lie detector test, and let's see what it says then.
Right there.
He slammed your daughter's hand in a door? What, like a car door? Or?
No, a house door.
And why did he do that?
Drunk.
No, I will tell you.
Slamming my daughter's hand in the door so she would come in the house.
We were having an argument. The neighbor called the police. As she was leaving the house, her hand was, and I went to close the door, it marked her hand right here. I didn't mean to do it. It was a total accident. I went to jail. They dropped it. It was all dropped.
Let me ask you a question. If he's abusing your daughter, like you said, and he says, hey, I was doing crack, I was getting drunk, why didn't you have him locked up? Why didn't you have the police come and lock him up?
DTF came involved. I got him out of there.
What's that?
I got my kids out of there. You got worse than last year. That's why I left.
Do you have any feelings for him anymore?
No, I quit loving him a long time ago. That's why I left.
Did you ever allow him to discipline your daughter?
Yeah, I did. But he went out of hand where I had to intervene.
Could it be, I'm just asking here, could it be your perception that he abused her? Could it be that he was just disciplining the child and you're taking it as abuse?
Slapping her in the face, hitting her.
I would spank her little butt.
But you didn't slap her in the face.
When she covered her butt, and I said this. What are you
never
doing?
went for her butt.
Oh.
It was always for the face, because
It
you're
was
so drunk.
Oh.
You didn't realize what the heck you were doing.
Not making a really good character judgment. You're doing crack, you're getting drunk, yeah, go ahead, discipline the child.
He wasn't as bad until after I had my
Just
daughter.
a mild crack user?
Yeah, once a month when I see him do it.
Okay, but that's what happens when you start tolerating things. You tolerate, once a month, that's not bad. I mean, who thinks like that? That's mild? I wouldn't be with anybody. Using crack, bad idea. Well, he did take a drug test, and he passed that, so he obviously hasn't done drugs for a while.
And my
Doesn't mean he'll go home tomorrow and do it.
Do you want him in your daughter's life? Not at all? Does
He hasn't paid me child support in 6 months since I left.
You haven't even court ordered it, nothing. You don't call me. You don't let me know how they are. I have to do police wellness checks on you because I don't talk to you for 2 months
Because I was
straight.
done with you.
It doesn't matter. It's the kids. I don't care how you feel about me. It's the children. If I'm doing crack, then how am I paying $800 a month in rent and $500 electric bill? And if there's not any food in the house, I'll go without. And you guys, I always come last. And you know that. My children, if there's not enough food in the house, they're going to eat. She's going to eat. I'll go without.
Is that true? Is he conducted himself that way?
Yeah.
So, obviously, he's admitted that he had a drug problem. He's cleaned himself up. He does seem very genuine about his love for his daughter. I mean, he's a man. He made mistakes, but is there any chance that under any circumstance you would let him see his daughter? Supervised, of course.
I do it supervised.
I want to see her so bad.
Now, if you would happen to fail this lie detector test about the abuse, then there's no way in hell I'm going to let you see your daughter.
I understand that. That's why I'm here.
Okay. All right. Results for Troy. Did you purposely slam his hand in the door? You answered no. Have you ever deliberately hit hard enough to leave bruising? You answered no. Have you ever hit hard in the face to abuse her? You answered no. Did you ever leave your daughter home with unattended for any reason? You answered no. The results of this test are that you told the truth.
I want to be a father. And I'm a good darn father. That's my first priority in my life.
Obviously, nobody's asking you to stay with him or be with him or work on your relationship. If you feel it's over and the mistakes he's made in the past and you don't want to be with him, fine. But I mean, if he is making an effort and cleaning himself up and he's not abusing your daughter, I mean, how about letting the man be in his daughter's life?
I just want to see her.
Can he go back with you and go see his daughter?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh my God. I know. Oh my God, look at her. Look at her. Hey. Lexus. I want to wake her. I love you. It's Daddy. Oh, look at you. Look at how big she's pushed. Hi. What are you doing? Lexus.